Good afternoon, LaSalle. I'm Ethan Demiro.
And I'm Justin Germain.
And this is LaSalle Center. On this week's show, we have hockey and basketball highlights.
We have a preview of tomorrow's hockey game against CBA and another Maloney Sports Quote of the Week.
Brendan Myron has a professional team update for us.
We have Franco time, and we have an update on our wrestling team.
All coming up next on LaSalle Center.
And now let's take a look at some of the highlights from our hockey team's game against Niskayuna.
I'm Jake Perry.
And I'm Zach Myron.
And we're here at Hudson Valley as the LaSalle Cadets go on to take on Niskayuna Schenectady Mohawks. Zach, Niskayuna and Schenectady are 1-3 coming to this game. LaSalle's 1-2 going into this game. How do you think that LaSalle's going to do against this team?
You know, I think that LaSalle definitely can win this game. Niskayuna Schenectady hasn't been known for their strengths in the last couple of years. But, I mean, you know, LaSalle's been a little shaky start, so they got to capitalize, and they definitely will win.
I think LaSalle's going to fare well against this team. They are really a well-rounded team. I just think that they're going to have to try and stay out of the penalty box, just keep the puck in the other end of the zone and make sure that they have the puck for most of the game.
Absolutely. We can't be giving up dumb penalties, unnecessary penalties, but we keep out of the box. We have this in the bag.
We're going to come back to you after the first period, and we'll let you know how it goes.
LaSalle hockey had a slow start to their season. Trying to get back on track versus Niskayuna Schenectady, a slow first period left the score tied 0-0. The Cadets came out of the break sloppy, giving up a 3-1 lead. Later, the team made it a close game, bringing it to 4-3, but were unable to capitalize in the final moments of the game, falling to Niskayuna Schenectady 4-3.
Welcome back. It is the end of the first period. It is 0-0. How do you think the period went?
I think it went really well. I think they had a couple great chances. Both teams had great chances. They had a breakaway in the early beginning of the period, and then the other team came back, and they were really hitting back hard on LaSalle. So it's been a really evenly matched game so far. I
agree. I think LaSalle just needs to stay out of the penalty box. They have taken too many penalties that they did not need this period.
Yeah, I mean, both teams took one penalty. It gave them both evenly good chances, which it was expected for our team to take a couple penalties, but we just want to stay out of the bin as much as possible. I mean, that's the key to hockey.
We'll see you after the second period.
Intermission, and we're here and scores 3-1 Niskayuna Schenectady. Zach, how do you think the game's been going so far?
Well, LaSalle's been playing pretty sloppy. They need to use their strengths. They need to get it in the net. Plain and simple.
3 goals scored in one period by the other team. Not the best thing to be happening in this period, but we had an awesome score by Nolan Brandis, feeded by Logan Descanio. How do you think that play was set up?
Well, you know, they kind of had a 2-on-1, and Scanny just gave Nolan the quick flip, and he put it in the net. That's what we got to do.
A preview of tomorrow night's hockey game against CBA.
I'm Justin Germain here with varsity hockey players Mike DiBernardo and Sean Manis with a preview of tomorrow's CBA game. Now, Mike, how are you going to recover from the last 2 games to beat CBA tomorrow?
I think we've been playing really well. We just got to work on the little things, things such as stop taking the stupid penalties and get it out of the defensive zone a lot quicker. We've been working on those in practice, so with those being changed, I think that'll definitely take our team a lot further than we think.
All right. And Sean, have you changed anything in practice to prepare?
Now that we're running 2 lines, a lot of injuries and other issues that are hurting our team depth-wise, doing a lot more cardio, a lot more work skating and stuff. Also just trying to clean up those little things, defensive zone positioning, not flying the zone too early, stuff like that. Anything we can do to prepare for CBA.
All right, and both of you guys, how do you think the game's going to end up tomorrow?
It's still not game day yet, so it's hard to say. But we're working on, obviously, changing the little things, as we said before. And with that, I think that'll improve our game a lot. So I think CBA is in for a good game.
All you can do is really prepare. Other than that, other factors just take their course.
We're just going to have to see.
All right, well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for coming in. Back to LaSalle Center. Now let's take a look at some of the highlights from our basketball team's game against CBA.
I'm Brandon Myron here at CBA as the LaSalle Cadets will take on the CBA Brothers. The Cadets came out shooting, taking a 14-7 lead against rival CBA in the first quarter. But a sloppy second quarter gave CBA the 28-19 lead going into the half. LaSalle was unable to recover, falling to the Brothers 64-53.
And now, here's your final Maloney Sports quote of 2014.
Good day, LaSalle. This is Mr. Maloney with the holiday edition of today's sports quote. The individual who is mistake-free is also probably sitting around doing nothing, and that is a very big mistake, by legendary coach John Wooden. And now, cadets, we have a very special guest with us. Please welcome Santa. Welcome, Santa.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Maloney. Let me just say you're on the nice list this year.
Thank you very much.
All right. One of the most glorious messes in the world is the mess created in the living room on Christmas Day. Don't clean it up too quickly. Andy Rooney.
Thank you, Santa. Merry Christmas, cadets.
Ho, ho, ho!
Now here's your professional sports update with the man, the myth, the Myron.
This is Brandon Meyer with the local professional team update. The Albany Devils beat Lehigh Valley 4-3 in overtime. The Devils will play at Scranton tonight. The Adirondack Flames had a great week beating both of their opponents. They beat Milwaukee 3-1 and Iowa 2-1. They will play tonight at Rochester. Now back to LaSalle Center.
And now here's Jimmy Franco Francini and Zach Myron with Franco Time.
I'm Jimmy Francini.
And I'm Zach Myron.
This is Franco's local college update. In college hockey, Union College was off this past week and will not be back in action until December 27th.
RPI on December 13th lost to second-ranked Boston University 5-1 at the RPI Fieldhouse. RPI fell to 6-12-1 on the season.
On Saturday, December 13th, the annual Albany Cup was played between Siena and New Albany. New Albany dominated from the opening tip-off, winning the game 77-68. New Albany has won 3 straight years against Siena in 4 of the last 5. New Albany is now 3-6 on the season and play at Yale on December 20th. Siena fell to 3-5 on the season and play at Radford tonight.
And now for our wrestling highlights.
On Monday, our LaSalle Cadets took on Shaker, getting the win 47-27. Getting victories for the Cadets were Cole Edwards, Kaden Mondor, Rich Schrade, Matthew Edmond, Joe Clementi, Ryan Moore, Luke Marcel, and RJ Hayes. Ryan Moore will be going for his 100th victory at the Glenville tournament. Good luck, Ryan. It is time to announce the winner of the LSISN backpack. The winner is Sam Molson. Congratulations, Sam.
And that's all for today, LaSalle.
Be sure to come out to tonight's basketball game against Catholic High at home at 7 and tomorrow's hockey game at CBA at 8 o'clock.
From all of us here at LaSalle Center, I'm Ethan DeMuro.
And I'm Justin Germain.
Have a safe holiday season, cadets.